folks, it's Kikoskia here, and as a Let's Play nears its end, and I'm not going to say which one, it's time to vote for a game to replace it, as stated in the 50,000 subscribers video. Unlike the previous vote, which was for a Let's Replay, this is for a Let's Play, a game that hasn't been on my channel before. But much like the previous vote, each of the 4 choices will be from a different genre, so as to add variety to the choices. But unlike the previous vote, when one of these wins, and I've played through it near to completion, or the other game that I'm Let's Playing is near completion, I will put up a vote with the remaining 3 choices that didn't win, and you'll be able to vote between them for which one of the remaining 3 you'd like to see. Because there are 2 main Let's Plays and 1 Let's Replay, it wouldn't be fair to have just 1 choice selected when there are 2 slots for Let's Plays on my channel. I'm going to talk about all 4 of the choices now, and give a brief description of the genre, so here we go. The first choice is Broken Sword 2, the sequel to Broken Sword, and I'm going to be the first to admit that I have not played Broken Sword 2 at all, so I'd have no idea what's going to happen when I start it. But if it's anything like Broken Sword 1, which was a really good point-and-click adventure game, I think it's going to be great fun. At least I hope it'll be great fun. And hopefully I won't die too terribly while playing it. It will be interesting to see what's happened with the main characters of the first game, and if anything will carry over from the first game into the second one. I get the feeling it's going to be its own self-contained adventure, but you never know. They did do some quite extraordinary things last time. The second choice is Blakestone Aliens of Gold. Blakestone Aliens of Gold is a first-person shooter that uses the same engine as Wolfenstein 3D, though it adds quite a lot to the formula compared to Wolfenstein 3D. I've never played Blakestone Aliens of Gold, so it will be a new experience for me, and it will be interesting to see if adding more things to a game that's similar to Wolfenstein 3D will make it better or worse. The only way to find out will be for me to play. And hey, there might be aliens in it. After all, the word alien is in the title of the game. The third choice is Barbie Game Girl. It's been a very, very long time since I've played a Barbie game. And that is one of the games that I have a little bit of experience with. It's a very short game, and I've never completed it. I can only presume it's very short because it's a Barbie game, and so there's a high chance that after I've recorded videos for it, that I will be putting up another vote for a game to replace it. But who knows? Maybe it might be really, really difficult. I find that a little hard to believe, but the game might surprise me. The fourth choice is Ultima VIII Pagan. Ultima VIII Pagan is the sequel to Serpentile, and doesn't follow the story of Ultima Underworld 1 and 2. It was a very long time ago that I Let's Played Ultima VII Serpentile, and I've been debating whether I should go backwards in the series or forwards. And I thought in the end that the best thing to do would be to go forwards, because after all, after 8, there's only one more game before the end of the series. And so I decided that I would do 8. That is, if it wins the vote. I don't mind which game wins the vote, and you'll want to put your vote in the poll that will be in the description of the video. As a note, like I said in the previous one, putting your choice in the comments only will result in it not being picked. So please go to the poll and vote there. I think, much like the previous one, I'll end it on Sunday. However, I will end it quite late on Sunday, because unlike the previous vote, I'm putting this up quite a bit later than the standard upload time on the Wednesday. And so, those are your 4 choices. Vote for which one you'd like to win, and when we come back, folks, the vote will be over. And of course, videos will go up as usual, because the vote doesn't stop all the other videos from going up. Look at those lemmings go really, really slowly. I now remember how slow this version of the game is, and also how some of the levels take into account the fact that there is a different falling distance for a lemming to die. This is a very, very slow version. There are definitely better versions that you could play. This is one of the few portable ones, at least back in the day when this was released, but I still wouldn't really recommend it. That said, you can make them all explode. I'm not going to make them all explode, but you can. Oh wait, it's this level. I have to make them all explode, but only after these lemmings have got to safety. I have 1 minute and 23 seconds to finish this level. And so, when we come back, folks, the vote will at some point be over, and I'll announce the result in a video. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Poor lemmings. But level complete, eh? Hooray!